Hello everyone, 'tis I, Natalia, and I have wanted to do this video ever since the event has happened. I haven't had the time to film, so I was all like, I'll do it today, so woo! This video, if you can't tell by the title, is my 5 Seconds of Summer Rock Out With Your Socks Out concert. It has been about a month since the concert has happened. Let's start from the beginning, shall we? Story time with Nat. So, I woke up at like 10 in the morning. So, I was like, oh, I'll just get showered and binge watch Glee till it's time to leave. So that's exactly what I did. And I wasn't leaving till 3 o'clock because it was a 2-hour drive to get to the venue. But like 2:45, I was like, okay, I'll get dressed now. So blah blah blah. 3 o'clock hits, we get in the car, we start driving to the venue, and it's like 5 o'clock. We went to McDonald's to eat before the concert, and we stayed there for like an hour and a half because we didn't want to get there really early because like they didn't let you into the actual concert till like 7. So we got to the venue at like 6:30, waited in line. There was like 5 different lines scattered around to the entrances. So we waited in line for like 40 minutes and then we finally got into the venue. So inside the venue, Farm Bureau Live, there is, at the very front of like the venue, there is this giant guitar thing that you can stand next to and take a picture with. So I was all like, oh, I'm gonna do that. And so like I went next to it and there was like 3 wasps, but I ignored them because I was all like, oh, maybe if I don't bother them, they won't do anything to me. But then, like when my mom was about to take the picture, like 5 other wasps come out of nowhere. And then I got stung in my hand and in my leg near my ankle. And oh my lord, that was like the first time I've ever gotten stung. So I was all like, why me? But then, like 5 minutes after I got stung, like 3 other people got stung. So I was like, okay, thank God I'm not the only one. So then me and my mom, we went to the merch booth because we didn't feel like going after the concert ended because there'd probably be nothing there. The merch booth, I got a ketchup, a lanyard, the regular tour poster, and then my mom bought me the beanie because she was all like, oh, that's the only decent looking thing there that actually matches its price, because like the shirts were like 40 bucks and I was like, no thanks. Like around 7:20 we headed to our seats, which it actually didn't take us long to find, surprisingly. And they were pretty decent seats, so God bless. The people in front of me, their mom was the seat in front of me and she sat down the whole concert, so like I had a great view of the stage. God bless. So like around 7:45, Hey Violet came on. And they smashed it, like, oh my gosh. It was beautiful. I got like 2 or 3 other songs recorded. They looked amazing as well. They all looked beautiful. So after Hey Violet got off, we waited and waited and waited until the lights dimmed. Then it gets dark and the countdown like pops up on the screen. Started from 2 minutes and it went down. And oh my gosh, when it hit 10 seconds, that's when I was like, oh my gosh, this is actually happening. I'm actually gonna see them live. I'm actually here in person instead of like through a computer screen. Oh my gosh, it was like an amazing moment for me. When it hit 1, screams were everywhere. I saw Ashton get on his drum set and like it was too dark, so I couldn't see the other boys get on the stage, which I was really sad about. But then they started playing the music for End Up Here, and that's when it all started. But my mind pretty much went blank when the concert started, and I barely like remembered what happened. And Like, sometimes someone will say something and it's like war flashbacks in my mind. Like, I get like images from the concert in my head and I'm just like, oh yeah, that was a pretty great moment. I did try to get as much videos and pictures as possible, but like 30 minutes into the concert, my camera got full of memory, so I couldn't record anymore. And so my mom gave me her phone, but her phone was acting up, so I couldn't record, I could only take pictures. But then, like, I took like 300 pictures within like 40 minutes because my mom's phone ended up dying. So after the camera died and my mom's phone died, I just enjoyed the rest of the concert as much as I could before it actually ended. Though I am pretty sure everyone that was like seated around me hated me because I was yelling so freaking loud. Like, I did not hold back at that concert. I was yelling as loud as I could. I was singing as loud as I can. People gave me dirty looks, but I was just like, I don't care. I'm here to have a good time and see my babes perform live. And I also will admit I cried multiple times because of how like overwhelmed I got from actually being there, like in a seat, watching them, like I had like a diagonal like view of them. Luke came to our side, came to my side 3 times. I was on like Michael's side. They all did really cute things. They were all so great. I was so hyped to hear Wrapped Around Your Finger and Jet Black Heart live. It was beautiful. I loved it so much. And I'll go on YouTube and search up the songs I didn't get to record because of the full memory, and I'd just be like reminiscing on what actually happened. I remember right after the concert ended, me and my mom, we tried to leave as immediately as possible so that we wouldn't get like stuck in traffic because school was the next day, and I was just in the car watching the videos and looking at the pictures I took. Had an absolute blast at the concert. This was very well the best summer ever. Heck, this was the very best way to spend the last day of summer. I'd also like to thank my homeboy Luke Hemmings for not shaving and looking perfect as ever. I love you, baby. You looked so fine. And then I was all like, even Hey Violet looked so fine. And like, I cried a little and I was like, it was truly an amazing night. Hey Violet was great, they did an amazing job. Five Sauce did an amazing job. Everything was just great, and it was just a perfect day for me to actually see them live and be there. And you know, I always see people hype up like the concert, and I understand why now. And honestly, I'm already saving for next year's concert. I'll put the videos I took and some of the pictures I took in a separate video. So if you want to look at those, I'll put the first link down below. It would be great if you would like and subscribe and but yeah. If you ever get the chance to go to a Five Sauce concert, go. Like, it's honestly one of the best nights you'll ever have. And I'm so happy that I got to go. So that is all for this video. Goodbye. Also, I'd just like to say that this is what I had my camera stacked up on.